Greetings, day one, Arunachala Shiva, sitting on Arunachala hill, contemplating on the Sunday's webinar that's approaching. We all have this awakening. We awaken to spiritual reality. We awaken to the truth of what reality is. That's called spiritual awakening. But then we go through many phases after the awakening till the complete enlightenment or illumination, or what you call as self-realization. Till the whole realization happens, the soul is constantly going through many phases. We will discuss that in tonight's session from Arunachala at 8:50 p.m. IST, and we'll continue it deeper to tomorrow's session, which is going to be the preparatory for webinar, because this is a topic which we are going to engage in. The illusions, how these illusions arise and how they seem real, how we make our own obstacles, how we refuse to heal, self-transform, purify, purge, release, and we hold on to so many things due to some subtle illusions. So with the power and gift of awareness, we are going to investigate very deeply on these aspects which cause obstacles in our life. On Sunday, with the grace of Arunachala, with the alignment and blessedness of our soul, with the power of the practices of awareness, we will dissolve many of these illusions. But for that we need some kind of preparedness. And that is what we are going to dedicate to in the two sessions, that is today and tomorrow. Preparatory sessions, understanding. Instead of simply sitting and doing this and that and following and chasing so many rituals and meditations and practices, if you can simmer down and look at the roots because of which you are needing to go and chase all these external practices, if you see the roots and disentangle them with the power of your awareness, dissolve them, illuminate them, you'll see great relief coming over a period of time. And as this relief comes, step by step, as we move towards more and more illumination, there are going to be obstacles also. So we'll discuss about all these things. We'll discuss about the toxicities of ignorance. Toxicity of ignorance means we are living in an ignorant world. It could be in the family, in the relatives, in the communities, in the world that we live in. And how to handle these kind of toxicities which oppose your awakening, which can become a battlefield and make you struggle or even quit the path itself in compromise to surrender to the ignorant world so that you may have some peace. But then we realize that's not peace, that's a compromise, and that again takes a heavy toll on the peace of your mind. So it's a complicated journey, but we can disengage, unentangle, illuminate, have clarity with the power of these sessions that we do in awareness. All thanks to Bhagavan Ramana and Arunachala Shiva for blessing us with these deep insights, for gracing us in our inner journey, the Guru Tattva that guides us and protects us and leads us. We'll attend more in today's and tomorrow's deep sessions from Arunachala, which are free sessions. Sunday is going to be the webinar. You can definitely register for it. 5-hour session. Try to keep the time separate. In case you are not able to attend due to some other commitments, you can take a recording. Those who register for webinar can take a recording. Even people in India, because Sunday you might be having other responsibilities. In that case, you can take a recording. And yes, we are going to have deep follow-up sessions after this webinar for the next week. Whole week we will continue following up what we did. Of course, all the practitioners who attend the webinar will be able to sit for the follow-up sessions. You'll be invited for it, and we will do deep sessions of purging, release, and self-healing. Self-healing means healing the mind, emotions, healing our wrong notions, healing our wounds and ignorances, which will automatically then heal the body. So it's basically healing. Self-healing means healing the mind, body, and emotions, healing the subtle bodies, and illuminating from within, becoming free, more and more peaceful and calm and contented, and able to survive in any kind of toxic environments till you get a good, strong grip over yourself. We'll also talk about the final challenges that will come to deep seekers. I'll share many from my own experiences. As you go more and more closer to the self, many complications will come. Wrong understandings. The orthodox spirituality or orthodox ways of religion does not cover these topics because these are very deep. These are something that will challenge even the orthodox teachings because that's the truth. Like for example, in yesterday's session I was talking about as you go closer to the self, you become more and more aware. You also become aware of the negativities. You become aware of your good as well as your bad. So you might experience peace, awareness of peace, but at the same time you are definitely going to experience awareness of anger, the opposite of peace, restlessness. How to handle these things? These are a byproduct because awareness makes you aware of everything in you, good, bad, ugly. Another example, you might become very aware of love, blossoming love, divinity in you, but at the same time you'll be aware of the darkness in you, of the lust in you. Love and lust. Usually people in the orthodox spirituality, they say they don't talk about this lust, they talk about love. So that is half the journey because you're embracing only one part of yourself and not healing the other part. So how to handle these? Balance it. First of all, being aware of it. That's very important. That's what I spoke in yesterday's session. So these kind of subjects, practical problems that seekers will have as you evolve, we are discussing that, and with the power of awareness and some tools and practices which we have from the gift of Arunachala, grace of Arunachala, we will practice and release and heal ourselves for self-transformation, inner purification, and look forward to a beautiful, unwinding, peaceful journey. It's not exactly peace also, it is the state where you are able to handle peace and its opposite also in a very balanced way. Love and lust also in a very balanced way. Peace and anger also in a very balanced way. Both will be there. But how to handle it? You cannot handle it by power of willpower. Willpower will fail and they are very temporary. How to have long-lasting effects through these efforts. That's what we are going to learn and practice. You are most welcome. I'm talking a little softly because there are some guys meditating that side. So most welcome to today's session. And yes, I told about the new messaging system. I will talk internally to the SIA members here. I'll leave another video for you how we are going to handle the internal messaging system, the links and all that we send, Zoom session links, webinar links directly to your account. So see you tonight, tomorrow night, and day after for the webinar. I think I'm going to be here for a couple of days. I don't know, I'm not sure, but till I'm here, we are going to regularly have daily satsangs. Much divine love and light to you. Stay blessed. Arunachala Shiva.